Hey guys, you're watching Gregorio Girls Makeup. If you're new, my name's Shauna and I run this channel with my sister Devin. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can get this look using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera Palette. So if you would like to see how to get this look right here, just keep on watching. Okay, so I did just film another video with the Morphe 35G palette, so I'm sure you can tell that I rubbed off eye makeup and I had a red lip on, so I kind of look like a clown. So just excuse that, I'm sorry I look a little crazy, but we're just going to get right into the tutorial. So as you guys know, we are using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera palette. Devin has already reviewed this, so you can check out that video. I can link it up top. I have never used this, so I'm going to go ahead and play around with this a little bit today and hopefully come up with a fun look for you guys. So because we're playing with a new eyeshadow palette and it's very colorful, and I don't know what the fallout is like on this palette, I'm just going to put some setting powder underneath my eyes just for some insurance. So I think I'm just gonna kind of go for it and we will see how this look turns out. So I'm gonna first dip into the shade Cans right here. Can, I don't know. I think it's French and I don't think you pronounce the S, so I think it's Can. So this purple shade right here. And I'm gonna take that on a Morphe M433 brush. So there is a decent amount of kickback when I dip into it, and there is some, you know, kickback when you tap off your brush. So make sure you tap off the excess. And I'm just gonna start kind of like packing that right in my crease. And I'm not somebody who's like overly comfortable with color. I don't use it that much. It's not really my style. I'm definitely into more like wearable and super easy looks. So I'm interested to see what I come up with. And I'm interested on how this is going to turn out. So next on my Morphe M441 brush, I'm gonna dip into Bahamas. And this is gonna be one of those looks, guys, that's gonna look really freakishly weird until it's done, hopefully. I guess you'll know by the beginning of the video if it turns out looking good, but I feel like it's gonna kind of come all together at the end and not as I'm doing it now. Obviously, clearly, I look like an idiot. So I'm just gonna place the brush half on the purple shadow and half off and just kind of blend it out. So I actually feel like I should have blended the edges of the purple a little bit first. Probably would have made it look a little bit neater, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the Morphe M433 brush that I used the purple with and just kind of like lightly blend out those edges. Because you see here I didn't do that and it's looking a little bit patchy and a little bit like messy and not smooth. And see if I can clean it up over here a little bit more. I think this side is looking a little bit better than this side. Alright, so now I'm just taking that same Morphe M433 brush and I'm just packing that color on the outer corner of my eye. And then taking a clean Morphe M441 brush, I'm just going to blend that through a little bit more. Okay, so I think I may want to try packing this purple all over my lid. I'm just kind of making this up as I go along. I don't really have a look in my head, so just bear with me. But I am going to take this purple shade again that we've been using called Can and just take it on a flat shader brush and just push it right into my lid all over. And this is really nice and pigmented. It's not really going on too patchy. I am gonna have to go over it like a few times, like right here it's not really grabbing, but overall I actually really like this purple shade so far. Okay, so I think I want to incorporate this Mediterranean shade in the look somehow right here. So I'm going to take my Too Faced glitter glue and just pat a little all over my lid and then take some of that shade on my finger and just press it right over my lid as well. And I feel like it just kind of makes it look like galactic, I guess, are the vibes that I'm kind of getting from this. And I'm just focusing most of the color like on the bottom of my lid, like on the main part of my lid, I guess I should say, like focusing it really close to my lash line. And then as I feel like I've deposited most of the pigment of the shadow, I just kind of move it up so that a little bit of the glitters kind of like fade into my crease. And then just taking more of that purple shade and pressing it on the outer corner of my eye, just to make sure we have some dimension on the outside. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and wipe away that setting powder. I definitely got a decent amount of fallout from these shadows, so just make sure that you either do your eyes first or you powder your under eyes if you're going to use this palette. And then dipping into Bahamas, again with my Morphe M441 brush, I'm just going to hold my mirror up and keep my head down but look up so I can get underneath my lash line and just run this shade and really smoke it out down there. Alright, and then I'm taking it can and smoking that along my lash line as well. Alright, then I think I'm going to take a little bit of Sails right here. I'm going to take that on just this like Harry Potter wand brush that my coworker actually got me, and she ordered it from Storybook Cosmetics, which is really cool. So it's just more like a pointed type of like pencil brush. I'm just going to try and lighten up my inner corners a little bit. And then I'm just taking a little bit of Mediterranean and popping it like right over it, just so it kind of makes it a little bit sparkly of an inner corner eye, but it's not so dark. Alright, so now I'm just curling my lashes. I want to put on some false lashes because I think we're done with this eye look. I don't know, this is very different for me. I obviously, like I said, and if you watch our channel enough, you know that I'm not somebody who plays with color a lot, or at least these types of colors. So this is definitely outside my comfort zone and it's very fun, but I'm also kind of like, do I like this? Do I not? I don't know. So I popped on some lashes. These are the Allure Luxe lashes in the style Opulent. This is what their box looks like, just in case you were wondering. And then I'm just gonna hit my bottom lashes with some mascara. This is the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara. This is probably one of my top favorite mascaras ever. And next for lips, we're gonna line our lips first with the NYX lip liner in the shade Sugar Glass. Alright, and then next for lipstick, I'm gonna use the Milani lipstick in the shade Bahama Beige. Alright guys, and that is it for this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It's definitely something that's really different for me, so I had fun doing it, and I think I actually really like the way it turned out. So if you did like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and also follow Devin and I on Instagram. I'm at Shauna Greggs, and Devin is at DevDevGreggs, and we will see you in our next video.